Is it live? Is it working? It's kind of the first time I use this thing, so I can see the chat is functioning. It says I am live, so I assume I am. Hey, what up, Eric? What up, Namida as well? Why is this not showing up properly though? Oh, there we go. Okay, this should work now. Okay. Hopefully everything is right. It's kind of the first time I use that scheduling tool that YouTube has, so I'm a bit worried that if it works properly or not. So how are you guys? How did you guys spend Sunday? Or how are you planning to spend Sunday since time zones are a little bit different for some of us? Is this working? Can you guys hear me? Or is my microphone muted? OBS says it's fine. Modernia indeed. Can you guys hear me? Or hello? Is the audio working? Maybe I should just type it in chat actually. Is my microphone working fine? What up, Laughing Smile? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay, good. Hey, Mystery. Okay, good, good, good. I was worried since I was not getting any replies originally. There should be no stream delay. That's something that kind of has been on my mind, is that I set it to have no delay, but it feels like there's still some delay. No, there should be no delay. I should have it. I should have it. Maybe my chat is delayed, yeah? I mean, it is weird because sometimes it does feel like there is a very slight delay. What are your earphones doing? I don't know. You tell me. But you're researching to get into investing, huh? That is something interesting to do. Do be careful with risks. Sometimes it's better to talk to actual professionals and financial analysts about that topic. Because what you consider to be within your risk appetite and what genuinely is within your risk threshold might be two very different things. Whenever you use it, you only hear the OSTs. Is it maybe an issue on my side? I don't... I think should be your earphones, right? Gives you back the vibes of 2019. I mean, that really shows how behind the times I am. I mean, in all fairness, I'm kind of learning along the way. Right. So we are gonna continue a little bit of chapter 21, then do some dailies, and then see what we take it from there. Or maybe what do you mean by vibes of 2019? Okay. It's one of those stages, eh? Kind of get swarmed a little bit. I'm really waiting for that elite to show up. Okay. I'm a little bit concerned now. This should do the trick. Stream tip: one uses epic a lot. I'm not too sure I'm that good at clickbait, to be honest. I personally have a strong dislike for clickbait. Let's put it that way. Like, I don't know, maybe it's my age that really shows, but when I see like stream captions or video titles all in capitalized with like, oh my god, Dorothy is broken, even though it hasn't even been a day since she's been released or something, as an example, it just doesn't catch my attention, personally. I don't know. Maybe just my age showing. I am nearing my 30s. To be fair though, if I want to grow my channel, I might actually have to freaking do some of that stuff, and I'm really bad at it. Oh, first I need to understand how to make thumbnails, right? Because whatever the hell I'm using is probably not the correct way of doing it. Oh, well, there goes Dorothy. So there's a little jumping face hugger thingy. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Did I actually somewhat manage to mess with my Dorothy burst there? That is actually a skill. You're always gonna call Modernia Marion? Yeah, I mean, she is Marion, to be fair. Oh, this is awkward. I do have 29 seconds to do this. Oh, those Elite Raptors were way more fragile than I anticipated. I was very concerned for a second. Maybe this one is fragile too then? Oh, maybe not. I mean, Marion will always be Marion for us, right? I'm a little bit sad that they did the whole reset of her memories thing, though. Because I kind of liked her original personality. Especially the shit that she gave to Anis and Reppy initially in the story. That was pretty funny to watch. These stages are not that bad actually for Snow White if you have a little bit of AoE coverage, by the way. I mean, that's one way of saying it, but the other way is that the some of the most relevant memories of your day do get rehashed during your dreams. So, in all fairness, that could just be that you had some very memorable moment yesterday in Nikke, and that showed up in your dreams. Did you say you get Dorothy or something? She was the sacrifice, yeah. Unfortunately. Nikke is gonna need to do some very good stuff to be on very good behavior to redeem herself for what she did to Marion. Not gonna lie. Oh no, you don't snipe. Well, hopefully Marion won't die again this time. Oh, never mind, she died. I guess it doesn't just take Shutterbox to kill her, huh? Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh, right, never mind. Haran is the one who we're gonna burst here. Okay, so hopefully Haran will survive. Okay, good. Oh, there was a problem with my... what? She don't care, she's an AI. Yeah, true. Oh, you watched a lot of episodes of Nikke yesterday. I mean, that does make sense as well. What did you watch though? Did you watch like some videos that were posted about the later chapters or something? Oh, shiny, 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 shiny. Rapture anomaly. Oh yeah, the lore that raptures used to eat animals and stuff and humans. Her only behavior is to protect humans. I mean, the Enix's definition of protecting humans is very relative, right? If you remember from the License to Kill event, Enix is perfectly fine with human trafficking as long as the population numbers don't fluctuate too much. Like, she's actually fine with some very grim stuff. She actually doesn't care at all if the arc, many of the things the arc does. So she's another example of like morally gray characters that are decently written in Nikke, actually. Hopefully I can get... Okay, Dorothy's brand is gonna blow up. Should be... good. Well, Marion is down. 10 HP should be doable. As long as I don't randomly lose more Nikkes. After chapter 14. Okay. That brand is gonna blow up for a lot of damage. I mean... Like, the thing is... Enix justifies it as trying to save humans, but a lot of things that she does are very questionable. Then again, in the story she doesn't have kind of like human morals anyway, so... I mean, an anime would be nice for sure. Chapter 14 is Marion Rescue? I believe so, yeah. I believe chapter 14 is Marion Rescue. Should I do the side story first or should I do the main story first? How much pain do I want to inflict on myself? Let's do the side story first. Yeah, I would love to see an anime. Like, one of the things that really got me into the world of Nikke is that there was a meme in the World of Warcraft community back when I played, which is that they had this buzzword a lot, which was morally gray characters. But what they ended up writing was just straight up evil characters. For those who might have played World of Warcraft to know what I mean is they basically made the character Sylvanas Windrunner during the entirety of BFA, like, and a huge chunk of Shadowlands, like absolutely irredeemably evil. And that was their concept of morally gray. But to me, like, if you want to make a proper morally gray character, you have to make them kind of like the target that we have to decide whether we kill or not in License to Kill. Or Enix is a good example of morally gray. Like, she's doing stuff that actually benefits the arc. Like, there is no denying that. But the morality of it as well is very questionable. Very, very questionable. Same for the guy from License to Kill. Like, the guy is pretty freaking evil, but at the same time, the benefits that he was bringing were non-negligible either. So you had kind of to weight both against each other and decide what was the best outcome, right? At least if you were invested in the story. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's best not to have morals to run a society, but you gotta get used to maybe seeing a little bit of a bigger picture, right? And maybe accept some trade-offs that you personally wouldn't be too keen on accepting. Which was kind of the point of License to Kill, right? License to Kill, you either kill the guy and he gets replaced by someone else who might do the same thing, and also put a lot of lives in jeopardy and everything, and maybe not change anything at all. Or you let him live, which means that you let a absolute garbage human being that does very shady stuff get away because he brings a net benefit to the arc. Right. I personally chose to kill him. To be honest, to me it was very, very hard to see a justifiable reason to let him go. Because personally I saw it as... it really depends on what you valued as a choice. Personally I saw the fact that he was intensifying the conflict in the Outer Rim and everything to be an actual net negative in the long run, right? That's why I personally chose to kill him in the story, because I personally believe that in the long run he would actually be a net negative, and getting rid of him at this stage would actually help smooth some things out. But, I mean, letting him live was a very valid option as well. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, the Anomaly Rapture... I'll have to read those and gather the ones from the Nihilister chapter. There's so much lore in the relics. It's actually insane. Some is funny, some is very... well, funny. Funny, then turns very dark very quickly. Or kind of gallows humor type of thing. And some of it is actually pretty... gives a pretty big insight on what kind of world they're trying to craft with Nikke. Can I kill that thing before it snipes somebody? Nope. I guess not. Since it's Dorothy that he managed to snipe, this actually might be a problem. Let's see if we can salvage this, though. You chose to let him live. Ah, I'm actually curious about your personal reasoning about it, right? Because like I said, all choices were very valid choices in terms of the situation. That's why it's very morally gray, right? Yeah. By the way, that beam instantly blew up my Snow White cover. Instantly blew it up. So many beams! What? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I think I need to rethink my strategy. What kind of rounds? I want to say magic rounds. To be honest, like, it is confirmed multiple times that the technology related to Nikke's just completely goes beyond human understanding. You guys will get a little bit of Dorothy POV because I do want to abuse her Pierce for a bit. And now I really want to abuse the Snow White snipe here. Okay, that's one down. Oh, that's Dorothy down though. I wanted to abuse her Pierce afterwards, I guess. Nope, I guess not. Wow, this is one hell of a stage. What the? Do you guys see how many little snipers get dropped at the end there? this is this is pretty messed up. This is a pretty messed up stage. Oh boy. It's not just the robotic entity, right? It's the all of the Nikke abilities also go way beyond human tech, even inside of the lore. Even the process of making a Nikke is pretty mysterious, according to some characters. I need to find a better way to deal with this. I don't know, like the rounds are like everything about those rounds is weird. Like you have to think of the metal that makes the rounds and the metal that makes the bones of Nikke's and everything as something similar to like almost vibranium if you know a little bit of Marvel. Like it almost sounds like Godesium almost sounds like, you know, the Nikke in World Universe version of vibranium. Some crazy material, sci-fi material. Oh, my Snow White got sniped. That's not good. What? Okay, I think we need to rethink the strategy here. Yeah, Godesium is the name of the material. Godesium. I don't know exactly how to pronounce. How do you guys pronounce it? Godesium, right? Because goddess yum, like some sort of element. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Like the whole hospital thing that he had on the side, and also the factories that he owned that created a lot of jobs and benefits and everything. Like he did bring a lot of benefits, so it was very difficult to wait things in. I do need to think about this one though. Might be time to bring in the Maxwell. Maybe Maxwell will fix some of this, but if I bring Maxwell, then maybe I should bring some buffing and possible healing. So maybe this team will work. Godesium. I mean, yeah, that works too, right? Oh, my burst generation is atrocious now, though. Okay, Guilty takes some cover. What? Wait, you were targeting Guilty? No, I refuse. I refuse. You were targeting Guilty, not Snow White. I saw the freaking crosshair. I saw the crosshair. Okay. Oh, I held off Snow White Burst for too long. Noise, Senti, Marian, Snow White, Dorothy. Oh, you mean Noise to bait the lasers? Oh, that could be an idea, actually, yeah. I don't need like that much burst generation with Senti, but I could give it a try. I mean, Dorothy, I could replace Noise here. Marian, though, huh? The instant burst of Harens is not to be underestimated, so I might give that a try afterwards. Maybe this will work. I don't think I need the Senti burst gen. Like, it is tight, but I think I can afford to push a little bit of damage with Guilty. If it doesn't work though, then I'll just swap, but... Because now I can just have Noise take cover here, and then just... Oh, what? Ah, something beamed Noise there. What beamed Noise though, because I was pretty sure Marion was the one getting targeted. Oh, what up, Valkyrie? You heard that Nikkes are made of entertainment material. That entertainment guy is very, very sus, by the way. Like, don't let his little facade fool you. He is, let's just mess this thing up. But that is... They are very entertaining indeed. The name of the ship is the Aegis, by the way. I don't know if I replied or not, because I kind of drew a blank mid-sentence. This is dangerous. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. Yeah, the you have to dance for a key card. Yeah, that was a pretty funny moment, for sure. But maybe I will actually swap for Senti. See if the burst gen... yeah, the Aegis of the Navy, or whatever it was called, is the name of the ship of Helm. Like, personally, if I had to say, like, within the story of Nikke, right? I don't trust Mustang at all. If anything, I trust him way less than even freaking Shuen. As dumb as it sounds. Because Shuen at least is pretty transparent about what she wants. If that makes sense. I'd rather have an enemy that I know what that enemy wants than someone who I don't know if he's an ally or not, and whose intentions I don't know what his intentions are. And that's my main issue with Mustang. If Mustang comes into the game, you'll get him as a... Yeah, I mean, he would be a very fun character to play for sure. This is pretty problematic though. I think I'll need to rethink my strategy here. Snow White. Maybe something like this. Though Private is gonna absolutely demolish my burst gen, so I should have gone Senti if I was going to do with this stupid team. I know you're gonna beam soon. Okay, good. I did not mean to press Private's burst, so this is kind of awkward. Each little choice finished with a good ending. I mean, the event was heavy enough already, so I guess having a happy choice was a little bit more of a let's make the player base feel... Where did the... Wait, what? What happened to the Dorothy burst there? Okay, now I'm confused. It was more like at least to have some breathing room after everything that was happening during the entire side story, right? Oh, there goes my Snow White again. Oh, there's so many beaming. No, this team is not gonna work. Oh, there goes my chat again. Is the stream having connection issues? Like, do you guys have some buffering or anything? Because my chat keeps kind of disappearing occasionally, which is kind of weird. It usually doesn't happen because I have pretty good internet. But now I'm a little bit concerned. Hmm.
私をお望みですか？今回の現場はどんな場所ですか？
No, it's not buffering? Okay, good. Yeah, because my chat keeps occasionally just saying, yeah, chat failed to load when I look at it. So it kind of had me worried for a second. Okay, that's the explosion. Man, this stage is actual hell. Wow. Chat is rather silent today. Yeah, that's true, but football match got cancelled because of rain. Just great, so just peachy. I mean, I would assume that you're kind of disappointed about the football match being cancelled, right? All good? Okay. It's not even the chat being quiet that worries me, because I've had, like, my first stream, like a huge chunk of it, I basically had no chat talking at all. But it's more the fact that my thing says reconnecting to chat or lost connection to chat kind of thing that really has me worried. Okay, when it pops up. Maybe this. That's one way of putting it. I haven't watched Gundam in so long. I'm actually scared to look at what I would have to watch to catch up. Oh, there goes. This is quite the stage, isn't it? I'm considering whether I should replace Horan. I do want to keep using Snow White, but my gut is telling me that I should actually go something like Dorothy, Guilty, Marion, Horan, and thingy. I'll continue giving a couple of tries to Snow White. Iron Blood Orphan. Yeah, Gundam sound engineering is quite impressive. That I agree with you. Like, my main issue with stuff like, for example, I used to watch One Piece, I used to watch Gundam, but then life got busy and I just stopped for many years. And now I'll just look at everything that I would need to watch to catch up, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. You know what I mean? Like, oh, god damn it. Yeah, this is... I think Snow White is just not gonna work at all here. There's way too much garbage that spawns at once. You know, there was a show that had a very incredible first episode. and then it just flopped over. But I would recommend watching that show just for the very first episode, or the very first couple of episodes. I wonder if anyone can guess actually what show I'm thinking about. It's a mecha show that had probably the best first episode or first 2 episodes I had ever seen, and then it just became made at best. But like, oh, there goes Dorothy. God dang it. Like, take your guesses, chat. Like, what anime am I thinking of? It's a mecha anime. It came out quite a few years ago by now. Had 2 seasons. 2 protagonists. I'll give that as a hint as well. Oh, Dorothy again. God damn it. Oh, Midlike got it. Alt Noah 0. Yep. Midlike got it. Maybe it was too obvious once I said that it had 2 protagonists. I mean, calling the second one a protagonist is being charitable, but... God damn it, Guilty got sniped. I mean, Darling in the Franxx was okay beyond the first 2 episodes. It did go pretty downhill afterwards, but... Like, Aldnoah 0 just had a really, really good... I'm waiting for that snipe to go through. Okay, we're safe now. Had like a really, really amazing first episode. And then... just completely fell off a cliff after the first couple of episodes. Some of my Nikkes may die, but let's just bet that I can actually even kill these things. What the hell? Maybe O2. Technoman. I mean, you have Aldnoah 0 in your watch list, but you didn't watch it. I mean, to be honest, only watch like the first couple of episodes. Everything else is almost a waste of time. If I had to be brutally honest with you. Like, I wouldn't recommend that anime. This is such a weird situation. I need to think of a way of dealing with so many sniper raptors here. Weak point is... like, this is another scenario where if I had Scarlet, things would be a little bit easier, but... reduces healing. There is a healing raptor. I know that one pops by the end. Circular barrier, there is only one that spawns, if I remember. Then you probably don't need the time mining. Time mining is a little bit different. It's a little bit more off-brand. Maybe I just need more burst damage, straight up. Let me think. Maybe I just straight up need more burst. So maybe something like this. Wait, no, the combat power is dropping way too much. Way too much. This is awkward, because I could try to form a team, but if the combat power drops too much, it doesn't matter what type of team comp I do, I will just die. MS cooking, worse than yours and Raiden. Rewatched Death Note and that was definitely worth it. I mean, Death Note was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Though Medlec probably knows, because I think I've mentioned this to him in the past. My biggest gripe with Death Note is that sometimes it felt like they arrived at the solution and then walked the entire plot backwards. Right. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, some of those master genius plans were a little bit too forced. Was like I could almost see like the process of writing it being something along the lines of yeah, we want to get to this ending, but oh, I got sniped. But how do we get there? So they just walk backwards instead of, you know. But it was really well written overall, so I can't complain. I really enjoyed Death Note. The characters were really cool. Tuna in cake. I mean, fish cake is a thing, right? Like, I can't be the only one who has eaten like stuff like fish pastries and fish cakes and everything. Right? Oh, Dargo's guilty. The show to you died in the first half. Are you talking about Death Note mid-leg? Oh, Dargo's private. Ah, god dang it. This is hard. Maybe I should just stop for now and continue main story and come back once I figure in the back of my head something against this freaking situation. Because being spammed so quickly with those snipe barragers is not good for my health. Let's just continue a little bit over here. I'll just edit the team a little bit. I could go with something like this. What do we have here? What are you? Fires a laser. Okay, that's okay. This should work. Yeah, I mean in the mangas there's like multiple chapters dedicated to the deductions and everything. But I also read the manga, and my kind of criticism on some of the, not so much as the deductions, but rather the master plans that Light had, just that Yagami had, just it's like it's so unpractical. I just had to suspend disbelief very frequently. Oh, these are anti-Haran shells. God dang it. I nicknamed those bombs anti-Haran shells because they're the type of thing that requires a certain number of hits to be broken rather than actual damage. Oh, god damn it. I got juked. Yo, what up, Roku? How's your day? We're shitting all over Death Note. In chat, as you can see. How is your Sunday? I mean, shitting on it. Just... I'm taking the piss, of course. The anti-Haran shells can be a little bit problematic. Whatever. You like sardine, but it has to be extremely salted and almost burnt. I mean, to each their own, right? Some years ago, when I was a little bit less worried about the about health, I would sometimes eat anchovies and rice not unsalted crackers. So yeah, I cannot criticize people's tastes. You know, like I would just put an anchovy on a Ritz cracker and just eat it. Well, this is a stage for Pierce. This is definitely a stage for Pierce. Wait, did I actually miss the raptor because I couldn't find its body? Whoops. You're feeling a little bit sickly. Arguing is better. Yeah, that's a way of putting it. You're feeling sickly. You gotta be careful though, because as much as the world is post-pandemic and everything, like look at me, I caught COVID recently. And it can still be painful as hell. So do be careful with your health and with stuff. I hope you do get better soon though. Ruku. Pinpoint attacks, huh? We might get a cutscene here for the initial one, or maybe we'll get it after the fight. So let's see. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Eric. I don't know if you play War Thunder, but Midlak in chat is also a War Thunder enthusiast. I figured there is a high chance that you might play. Oh, there goes Dorothy. I'm gonna change Haran for Moderna here, for Marion. I mean, because it works better for the for those bombs. You like to mix sardines in egg, mixing it together while cooking, and tomato sauce that wasn't used. Oh, that sounds actually pretty good. As then again, don't trust me on whether something will taste good or not. If it's as long as it doesn't give me food poisoning, there's a chance I'll eat it. I'm gonna need to retry this one. You didn't really like the game. You like Wings of Glory more. Okay, that's fair enough. So now you and Midlak will have to fight it out in chat then, I guess. Just remember, no hits below the belt. Okay, the sniper is gone, but Marion is almost down for the count. Ah, god damn it. I hate it when this happens. Okay, so... well, this is awkward. Yeah. God damn it. You hate War Thunder as well. Why did you play it all weekend then, Midlak? I know you were playing it with your friend. You have made some weird stuff, like whisking an omelette with brown sugar. Huh. Sweet omelette. I can't say I have tried that, but... Chocolate and dry meat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, chocolate and dry meat is not exactly amazing. That sounds like my freaking baked friend's culinary creations. I had a friend that would hit the bong a little bit too much at times when I was in my bachelor's, and he would do like stuff like freaking dipping his glazes in Nutella and stuff like that, because it would actually fill his munchies. Oh my god, these bombs are... Man, this stage is really a do you have a minigun stage, isn't it? Okay, should be. Can I... I can probably not salvage this stage. Yeah, this is gonna be very hard to salvage. Yeah, no, this is not salvageable anymore. You were 12, don't judge. Okay, fair enough. Toast, corned beef, grated onion. Okay. I mean, that sounds like a decent meal. That game took all your sanity. One aircraft away from finishing Japan Tech for Wings of Glory. Okay. I think Midluck was more into US tech, if I recall correctly. Don't quote me on that. Um,
緊張する必要は
oh, that does sounds pretty good.
私がいますから。
That does sound pretty good.
私今から暴れちゃって
Like, I really like rice vinegar actually. Like, I sometimes prepare it just because I enjoy the rice vinegar and just put like soy sauce and everything. Ah, this is actually rough. You were 140 last week and you're almost already at 300. Wait, what? What are you talking about? No one in your level uses a healer? No, some people use healers. I just was trying to push damage. It's actually a good idea to probably use a healer here. I was just trying to push damage by using Helm, but it's actually probably a good idea. It really depends on the stage, Valkyrie. Like on some stages, having a healer, unless it's a healer that can pump out a lot of damage, like, I don't know, Pepper. And that is assuming that it's a good shotgun stage if you're going to use Pepper. Sometimes healers just lower your overall damage so much that it just makes things worse for you. So sometimes the best healing is just killing your opponents faster than they can kill you. It sounds stupid, but it actually works. I know it sounds hella stupid when I say it out loud like that, but it is a real thing. Can I get noise burst in time? Nope. No, I cannot. Yeah, healers make no difference if you get one shot as well. For example, the multi-sniper beam stage that I was in earlier, a healer would have made absolutely zero difference. Because I would have just died very, very quickly. Please stop it. Please stop. That was very dangerous. Well, this is not gonna work. Ah, god damn it! I couldn't unleash the shot in time. There's so much stuff that drops at once. Call me crazy, but maybe I'm actually better off not using Modernia. Or maybe... I'll give it one more shot. I mean, dumping everything into firepower is like, yeah. Ah, why did they have to somehow burst down both of my burst 1 units? And the chat is bugging out again. It's actually annoying. Maybe, maybe I have to swap out Guilty. Maybe I should slot in Rapunzel instead. No, let's just start with saying about generation. Yeah, no worries. No worries, no worries. It's really stage dependent though. So here, for example, I noticed that I'm not getting actually one shot out of nowhere. I mean, I still am, but not at the rate that I was anticipating. So noise still makes sense. In very high difficulty stages, you might see Rapunzel pop up a lot because she has resurrection. Okay. We're just gonna deal with these this way and just pray to God that we actually get through. There goes Senti. Oh, come on! I had just finished charging my Snow White burst. Oh, that was so close. You're not sure why you keep getting tier 6 from the outpost. What level is your outpost? Because that's usually what's at play for that type of stuff. And also how far in the story you are. Oh, God damn it, Dorothy got killed. That is actually yeah, everything can be fixed with a powerful enough laser beam of death. I think I know what you're hinting at, but unfortunately she's not built enough to actually matter in this at this level of stages. I kind of wish she was though, because the more I see these stages, the more I'm like, yeah, I probably should have built Laplace a little bit more. I think Noise will survive. Nope. God damn it. Okay, let's think about this. What can I do to mitigate this situation? I mean, Noise is soaking an incredible amount of damage for sure. But I kind of want to try... I do drop quite a bit of power, but I do want to try this. I do want to see if Rapunzel maybe fixes some of these issues. Well, maybe not so much as fixes, rather than just band-aids the freaking situation, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's down. Oh, come on. Both Modernia and Senti simultaneously, really? Space Battleship Yamato. Ooh, that's a name I have not heard in a long time. It is actually a name I have not heard in a long time. Oh, god dang it. And why did it have to be Modernia mid-burst as well? Like, you guys get me, right? It's like, the RNG is not in my favor at the moment. Oh, there goes Senti. Yeah, I think that's a reset. Yours is level 80. That's weird. How far have you progressed into the story? Because maybe that's what's influencing some of it. There goes Dorothy again. Okay, this is getting problematic. I mean, Noise was soaking a lot of damage, so maybe I just need to be a little bit more attentive to what's happening on the Dorothy side. But this is quite a problematic stage. Oh, and now Rapunzel is the one who gets sniped. God damn. This is really not my day, huh? Ooh. And this stage is hard. Stage is actually hard. The super bombs, yeah, they're kind of annoying, but yeah, Rapunzel can't spell her name without raid. I mean, at the moment she's kind of taking it though. Let me think. How can I deal with this without compromising too much? I mean, Rapunzel would be a great idea if everyone else wasn't just randomly dying. How do I deal with this though? I mean, I could do something incredibly stupid and maybe it will actually work. But it is incredibly stupid. Yeah, I was thinking Noah, but it's incredibly stupid. Use Marion's Burst first. Oh, that could be an idea. Let's give that a try, actually. My main concern is the fact that Snow White's Burst then will not line up with the boss, right? Because it would be Snow White Burst, Modernia Burst, Snow White Burst, usually. But if I use Modernia's Burst first... Oh yeah, also that happens. I could also try something different though. I could do this and then this. As stupid as it sounds, Sakura. Wait, is this stage wind? No, this stage is water enemies. So that's not gonna... Okay.
私の番ですね。このマイティプールは全知全能なんだ。全てを終わらせましょう。充電してから
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. He killed the child. Yeah, Dorothy doesn't like low specs stuff. Luckily, I play on PC, so might have like. What type of graphics cards do you have, though? This is not gonna work. Maybe
私が欲しい。
this is incredibly stupid, though. But you're on 16 gigs of RAM, but like, what is the graphics cards that you're running? Also on PC, another issue that you might encounter, which is what my computer, for example, has as an issue, is that it has the specs to run Nikke, but it also overheats, which causes quite a few issues. Ah, god damn it, I didn't take it in time. Okay, this could work actually. Motherboard graphics. Okay, yeah, that explains why Dorothy hates your computer. Yeah, you need an actual graphics card, man.
私の番です。約束。塵と共に消え去るがいい。
Ooh, I actually got it down. That was unexpected. There is a healer in between those ruptures, huh? That is problematic. Ah, god damn. No, those healing raptors! God damn it! Ah, god damn it! Okay, that would have worked. You get infinite loading screens when you and have to restart for some reason. I mean, yeah. What the hell is Murray doing? Ah, god damn it. Last run was so good though. Hey, what up, Zephyr? Scheiße. Yeah, that does sound okay, I need to... I think I'm gonna restart this one. As stupid as it may look, but... Might actually replace Guilty with Senti, but Guilty also does quite a bit of damage. Actually, I'll look at Guilty's damage and maybe that will be the deciding factor. Okay, nice. We got those down. Sorry if I don't read chat too much, but I'm trying to not die here. Oh, god damn it, Marian. You had one job and that's stay alive. Okay. We're slowing time a little bit early, but... yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Is Rappy my strongest? Or put Rapunzel in? Like, Rapunzel could help, but I have a feeling that I can actually beat the stage if I manage to get my bursts quickly enough. It is a valid option though to put Rapunzel in. It's fine. I mean, you're free to chat about just about anything. Don't mind. Like this stage, I will clear it, so don't worry too much about that. I'm just trying to figure out the best way of doing it. I do appreciate the help though. Ooh, I think. Oh, where is it teleporting to? Okay, we're gonna use Haran's burst here because I don't want to deal with that. Hopefully. Oh, that was nasty. That was very, very nasty. A buff character. I mean, the thing is, the gap in CP is pretty wide depending on which characters I use. So that is also something that I need to keep in consideration. It is server reset, isn't it? Though. You thought it was Outpost 65. No, it is at a higher outpost level that you get tier 7 gear from the outpost. Between Emma and Ray, who's the better healer? Is Ray really a healer though? Isn't like more like her penguins are decoys? I have to read her kit again though. Emma is okay as a healer, but I don't use. You don't really use her. Like in higher level content, you're not going to use Emma as a healer because she will die very quickly. Emma is more of a PvP type of healer. I mean, unless you count Ray's decoys and penguins as healing, right? I think she does have some form of Ray. Where did I put Ray? There it is. Let's look. I've seen some people using Ray actually, because those decoys are actually pretty useful. She does heal, but it's when she has a decoy. Let's see. Decoy exists, heals. Like, I believe her decoys are pretty good for avoiding some damage. Where the little penguins. Like, she heals as long as she has decoys active basically, but those decoys disappear pretty quickly if you're getting attacked. She is useful in some stages from what I've been looking into. Do we not get any more free tickets anymore? I guess we don't. I'll just roll a couple of these then. Hey, welcome back. No, you just missed. The only thing you missed was me failing miserably at the stage and then going to do dailies because it's more productive to do dailies first and then try again the stage once I'm a little bit stronger. Who's the special interception boss today? It's Chatterbox, right? I think it's Chatterbox. We had Modernia yesterday. The day before... Oh, maybe it's Blacksmith then. Wait. Who is it actually? Yeah, she's more of a decoy slash tank thing, but she does heal when she has her decoys up. So that's a thing. It is actually a thing with Ray. No, it's the train. Oh, god damn it! I hate the train so much. I don't think anyone really enjoys that overtuned piece of shit. Altstain, yeah. Thomas the Doom Engine. I could probably try to show off the Snow White angle on the train for those who enjoy Snow White. Because Altstain actually has a couple of angles that you can hit to what's it called? To destroy all parts at once on the left side. Oh, the pink keeps rising. Oh, that's a Sag. And the Star Rail collab. Oh yeah, you guys have seen the memes of the Star Rail collab thingy with Nikke. Have you guys seen that image of the Star Rail collab? I think I have it on my Union Discord. Let me fetch it. It's pretty funny. If you guys haven't seen it. I think I put it under game news. Add image. Let me try and show it to you. It's a pretty funny meme actually. It actually made me laugh quite a bit. Let's see, browse, where is it? Where did I put it? Here. Do you guys see it on the stream? I think it should be appearing on the stream. Or maybe it should be, right? Oh, there we go. It's popping on the stream. In case you guys hadn't seen this this funny little meme that some people made on when Honkai Star Rail came out. Let's do some Overzone real quick. It gave me a very good laugh when I saw it. I was like, god damn it. Like, nowhere is safe. Nowhere is freaking safe. It gave me a very good laugh. It is good, right? Like, whoever thought of it is a freaking genius. I wish I was even half that funny. I can't credit though, because I just found it on Reddit randomly. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have new relics today, don't we? We have 3 new relics to find. So, okay. Yesterday there was a relic here, but I doubt they'll put them like roughly in the same spots, right? So they probably moved. Is that a relic? No, that's not a relic. Okay. I was very surprised at how many people actually use those little posts that I make of the relics. Believe they're like let's just look at behind the walls and everything. Red Hood thirsty. Yeah. That was a funny moment in the. Like, it would be funny if Rappy's personality merges with Red Hood. if they decide to make like a Red Hood alter of Rappy.
かしこまりました。はい、かしこまりま
Is
した。
there?
はい、かしこまり
No.
ました。
Okay, so maybe in the.
はい、かしこまりました。はい、
God damn it,
かしこまりました。
Dorothy, stop being.
はい、
God damn it.
かしこまりました。はい、かしこまりました。はい、かしこまりました。
Man, Dorothy, come on.
かしこまりました。
Oh, there we go. Found one.
かしこまりました。
The satellite as BGM is a really nice touch for, you know, like the ending touches of Paint. Wait, what? Paint? Yes, Paint. I want to open 3 instances of Paint windows, not just one. Why are you trying to limit me today? Okay, so this, then crop it. Did you guys notice the cropping mistakes I made on the last set I made? I told you guys it was handcrafted. So that's one. So they put one here. So maybe they're putting them in some old areas then. So there's not one here this time around. There used to be a relic there very early on. Oh, there's one here. I found it. Okay, so here. There's one by the shop indeed. Okay. Oh, you guys are getting different sized cropped images again. I really hope I don't have like very heavy OCD viewers. Oh, that is a pretty nice song as well. Because once they notice, they won't stop noticing and it will really hurt their brains. Is there maybe one over here? Because you can go all the way here, by the way. Like, you can go really far. You need an emote. If I do ever get monetized on YouTube and have access to emotes and all of that stuff, I might actually add a thirsty rappy and whatnot. I'll look into commissioning some of that stuff. Some people make it really... Oh, okay, so it is here. Some people make it really easy, make it look really easy to get monetized on YouTube, but... I feel like it's gonna take a long time for me to get there. For sure. Especially with the type of content I do. Okay, so... Untitled PNG number 1. Untitled PNG number 2. And untitled PNG number 3. And we're gonna make a YouTube post about that on the community. Real talk, Rappy or Sakura? Ooh, that's a very difficult one. If you're talking absolute pure wife material in terms of like how they present themselves, then Sakura. But it's a very tough choice because I actually really like Rappy a lot. Once they develop Rappy's story, for sure, she's gonna be more of a fan favorite, I think. I mean, look at what happened with Dorothy. Like, one good storyline, like, really got her popularity up by quite a bit. I am going to avoid posting accidentally some of my Azure Lane fan art collection. That would actually be tragic. Then I can actually kiss goodbye to monetization. But yeah. Like, how do I put it? She's not very. Yeah, she's currently not very developed, right? But like once she gets a little bit of that character development, I'm pretty sure she will instantly like I am so sure that she will like Dorothy used to be hated by the community. Whoops, I opened my stream on accident. Um, yeah, like Dorothy used to actually be quite hated by the community. At least those who had faced her during the Nihilister chapter before Overzone. Like a lot of people disliked her. I personally liked her because I enjoy scheming characters. But there are like, why is she such a bitch? Why is she so evil, etc. Like she's actually she's like a two-faced bitch, like an evil bitch, a manipulative bitch. Like I saw a lot of comments about that. And then Overzone came out, and we actually got a very good sense as to why she acts the way she does, and she became like some sort of like like fan favorite very quickly. Like I wonder how many people would vote Dorothy for the popularity contest if the popularity contest for half anniversary had happened later, like after Overzone, for example.
かしこまりました。はい、
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people
かし
would
こまり
change
ま
their
した。
vote if the vote happened after Overzone. Be the OG meme meeting the new meme. Red Sun over Paradise. Oh boy. Yeah, Nikke does need a Metal Gear collab. But you know, there is a recent anime that is sci-fi that has strong female characters that have big fucking guns for some of them. That is a childhood favorite anime for a lot of people, and it had a remake recently that could have that may have been able to get a collab with Nikke. Do you guys know which anime I'm talking about? Let's play anime trivia again. Yeah, a lot of people would definitely vote Dorothy after Overzone. Let's play anime trivia. Which anime am I talking about? The remake of it came out this year, and it has two strong female protagonists, and well, they are like assistant protagonists, and has quite a few strong female cast. No, not Chainsaw Man. I said it's a sci-fi. It's kind of a sci-fi. I mean, kind of sci-fi. It has sci-fi moments. Let's also watch this as well. This event is better than Snow Miracle in my opinion. Yeah, I was trying to play trivia with you guys, see if you guys could guess which anime I would have loved Nikke to have a collab with. It's a very old school anime that got a remake recently. Very old school anime. Like think way over 20 years old, or the original run of it. Like over 20 years ago, the original run. But it had a remake recently. And this is a bad girl? I don't think I agree on that one. She is very reserved. Bad, bad, bad girl. No, you mean she is down bad. Like, Anis is very down bad. Like, Anis is very, very down bad. Oh, okay, are you guys ready for Rapunzel to be the new Emma? Evangelion didn't get one. Licorice Recoil would actually be a cool one, but no. Licorice Recoil is a pretty recent anime. This one is like a remake of a very old anime. It's almost the same era as Evangelion actually. If I think about it, I believe it's almost the same era as Evangelion. Like it's roughly the same era as Samurai X or Rurouni Kenshin, and it's around that era of anime. I'll give you guys another hint. It has sci-fi, but it also has spaghetti western elements to it. So let's see. It has Western elements to it, like cowboys type of Western I'm talking about. And his sock shed was very fun, yeah. And he's from Nikke Prisons and he's from that anime with the longest fuck name. I don't know which anime you're talking about, Eric, though. I mean, there are a lot of animes that have very long names because they come from light novels. Aren't raptors like fleshed robots? Not exactly, but they do kind of use flesh a little bit. I mean, the old raptor models used to use flesh, according to lore. No idea, huh? Okay, I'll give you another hint. The guy wears round sunglasses and has blonde spiky hair. Rapunzel steps forward, confidently claiming she has always loved cooking, even as a human. Snow White watches Rapunzel as she feels a little anxious. Yep, Rapunzel is the new Emma. What in the world did you put in there? uh, okay. I guess I stumped you guys on this one. The name of the anime is Trigun. Ghost in the Shell would also be a pretty dope thing, and it's roughly from the same era as well. Ghost in the Shell would also be pretty good, but I was thinking Trigun. Trigun actually got a remake recently, believe it or not. Snow White is speechless at this. We all knew where this was going the moment she didn't follow recipes. Ooh, that hurts. Yu-Gi-Oh, you meant. Gura. Trigun. It's written like this. Yeah, my pronunciation isn't the best. Trigun. Gun. It got a remake pretty recently, though it's not in traditional anime style anymore. I really like the original was really good, and from what I've heard and about the remake, it's also quite good, though they changed the story. But yeah, like Trigun has a few female characters that would be pretty cool if they could be in the world of Nikke. Ooh, 1-12. Like we're gonna get like 1-12. I already start feeling the scaling of the boss slowly but surely. Yeah, Trigun is a pretty old anime. It's like not that far away from Cowboy Bebop era, I believe. Triguns and Bug Boy the Pillow. I believe Trigun is like more recent than Cowboy Bebop, but not that far off. I could be wrong though. It's one of those animes that I watched when I was way younger. Like way younger. Oh yeah, pro tip on this boss. You really don't want to linger too much if you're full bursting the circles on the left one, because the left one, once it's popped, swaps places with swaps places with the white one, so you can accidentally trigger his mechanic if you linger for too long, which can be quite annoying because his mechanic does hurt. I'll try to showcase it again. Like I'll intentionally fail this one, right? If I linger for too long, see, I instantly fail the mechanic here. Because I linger for too long and the red and white swap places when you have to go for the next one. Oh, Black Lagoon would be pretty cool, but I don't know how it would fit into the world of Nikke. I mean, then again, Chainsaw Man happened, right? What is Modernia doing? You need to heal up, Modernia. You can definitely see that the scaling is ramping up. You cannot find the Aegis. Black Lagoon is old, but the anime is not that old. Like even the manga is not that old. It's like what, 2006, 2000, anywhere between 2006 and 2008. Like it's not that old, or maybe even more recent than that. I believe it's like maybe after 2008 actually, for Black Lagoon. Like even the anime. I could be wrong. Black Lagoon be Rapunzel's territory? Oh, that would that could be funny, yeah. It is a very good anime and manga, though. Still ongoing, by the way. Black Lagoon, despite all these years, like it's still ongoing. A link of the Aegis. Oh, you mean the Aegis of Nikke? You would have to Google Helm's Burst, I think, if you want to see like the ship. You would have to like Google Helm Burst Nikke, I believe, to see it. Because you don't really get to see a full view of the Aegis in Nikke. You only see it during Helm's Burst, actually. Oh, you're gonna be going? Thanks for stopping by the stream, by the way. Thanks a lot. I appreciate the support. Yeah, we just have the top of the Aegis, but I mean, realistically speaking, you can kind of imagine what the bottom of a ship looks like just based on what the upper half looks like, right? Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next stream as well, Eric. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, I know my pronunciation is weird. It's Aegis, or how do you pronounce it? I pronounce it Aegis, but very big boat, yes. I believe like the Aegis is based on, you know, the legendary shield from Greek legends. Too much blood from the nose. Yeah, Marion does do that to people. Let's take my spot back from Days because we've been basically at this back and forth for a while now. Aegis cannon. I'm never gonna leave that pronunciation down, am I? I mean, it's fun. It is fun. Oh, so we got some Viper ASMR in Arena today. Could you guys hear that? I mean, now you have Viper's Burst anyways. Marin Helm. Oh. Oh, because of the skin, is it? That skin was very worth it, not gonna lie. Very, very worth it. Should be an easy win. Sometimes you like to say it. Yeah. I don't believe I have much of a French accent in my English. At least I think so. But maybe I do and I just don't realize it. Yes. Yeah, a lot of Roman legends. Ooh, I actually swept him. I mean, she does look like a Gyaru, so I can see the similarities that you're drawing. You joined after the skin got released. Ooh, that yeah, that is pain. Okay, chat, pick your poison. Third place, fourth place, or fifth place. Which one am I gonna lose against today? I'll let you guys decide, because I know I'm gonna lose to any of them anyways. Like I cannot win against any of them. So just pick third, fourth, fifth. Like just press send 3, 4, or 5 in chat. I'll just pick it, because this is this is lost anyways. It doesn't matter who I pick. I mean, like Viper does. No, you can. I don't think you can buy Helm skin. Like fifth place, okay? So that's one vote for fifth. No, they may put them into the shop in the future, but at the moment you cannot buy them. You missed the noise skin with the bug of the shop who replaced euros with Korean. Oh, Korean one. There's one vote for 5, 2 votes for 5, 1 vote for 3, 1 vote for 4. Okay, so let's go with fifth then. That bug with the euros and Korean one, I don't know if you saw my community post about it, but the most common fix for it is if your Nikke client doesn't have the same language as your PC client, your Nikke client will most likely be in English. You have to make your Windows system in English to harmonize it. At the moment, it's the most common fix for it. Senti skin can be bought. Exia skin can be bought. There are some others as well. Like there are a bunch of skins that can be bought from the store. Those turrets are insane. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I did that post to help people, right? So if you manage to fix it beforehand, that's even better. Wait, I actually won. How? What? You can't wait to see how I handle Mother Whale. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting, yeah. Especially since I'm a Snow White user. Does the stun immunity skill work in PvP though? Probably does, but I just don't remember off the top of my head. MRT, have you been playing lately or not? Let's see. He has not been playing lately, so it doesn't matter who I pick. Well, we'll pick MRT for this one though. I'm actually just as surprised as you guys that I actually won that one against the fifth place, because I usually get decimated by him. Maybe he changed his team recently. You kind of remember names after a while. As far as you have seen, Snow White can deal with the fourth wave of minions. I mean, I did deal with chapter 16 boss with Snow White, so... Or was it chapter 17? There is one boss between chapter 16, 17, or 18, I don't remember which one, that has like a bunch of raptors that spawn in waves. And it's kind of like a check whether you can kill the boss before you get killed by the waves of raptors. You really like the Jackal Emma combo and Private in PvE. Yeah, it does work quite well. It is pretty good. Since it doesn't matter who I pick, I'm just picking at random because I don't gain points anymore in my server. Huh. That does sound pretty bad, yeah. That Diesel looks like her JPVA. She kind of does, doesn't she? She kind of low-key looks like her a little bit. I gotta agree with you on that one. What really cracks me up is the fake bad singing that her VA has to do for Diesel. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video that I posted quite a while back, actually. It's a quite old video of mine. I think I posted it around the time of the Chainsaw Man collab, where I show the idol voice line of Diesel. They do their volley disappear. They're really meant to be killed. Okay, that's interesting. That's twice she's playing a reincarnation character. That is kind of true, yeah. I mean, Emilia doesn't really count as reincarnation character, though. But what I found really funny about that video that I posted is the fact that Rie Takahashi is actually capable of singing pretty competently. Like, she's actually a good singer. So she actually had to fake bad sing with her Diesel role. And her fake bad singing is actually pretty funny. You prefer Rupee? I mean, that's fair enough as well. Like, different strokes for different folks. Personally, if I had to say my favorite character is probably Dorothy. I know that I play a lot of Snow White, but it's mostly for gameplay reasons, right? I really enjoy her gameplay. Hutao is Aihoshino. That's one way of saying it. Brady's, I don't know if you guys have seen her Bond story, but she's quite cute, yeah. She's very, very cute. Should I just deal with Allstain? I know I'm not gonna, like, full disclosure, I'm not capable of fully clearing Thomas the Doom engines, and I'm not even gonna bother trying to full clearing it, at least for now. A full disclosure on that one. I'm the train and sometimes Gravedigger are the two that I don't full clear. We need to do a waifu material, and yeah, we could do that. That could be a fun thing. Oosh, that is not good. Okay, so there is a angle here that is, yeah, I messed it up. That is very hard to hit, but this angle allows you to kill two turrets and the box all at once. It's very hard to hit though. Oh, god damn it, I didn't swap to the correct one. No, I didn't do one. Probably someone else did, but I haven't done like a tier list. I have talked about how much of a wife material some characters are, but generally speaking, I have not really done any tier lists of any sorts. Okay, so the angle is somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. Did you guys see that angle? That is the Snow White angle in this. That is the Snow White angle. Not a lot of people know about it for some reason, but that is an angle that exists. A very important angle to know, actually, if you're a Snow White player for Alstein. She's really good for train in general. Hopefully. Sakura died as well. That is so unfortunate. Well, I guess I'm gonna be stuck at tier 7 for today. I'm not gonna mold over it. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Sakura is mostly interesting for the train, yeah. When you pair her with Ludmilla. Otherwise, no, they actually did very good to giving her an AR, actually. It is actually very good that they gave Snow White an AR instead of a sniper rifle for gameplay reasons. Because it works much better for content. It compensates the fact that she's not like too much into absolute single target. I actually believe that it was a very good decision to give an assault rifle to Snow White. Because it allows you to mow down some raptors very quickly and then swap back to the sniper mode. Why with Ludmilla? That is a very good question. So Ludmilla and Sakura have a very specific combination that works with Alstein specifically. And I'll also explain why it works specifically with Alstein. So Sakura has a skill with her burst that when you burst with her, for the very first burst that you activate only, reduces the damage by a certain percentage of wind enemies. Alstein, Thomas the Doom Engine, is a wind enemy. So she reduces the damage that Thomas deals by 71% in this case. You don't need to go further than this, by the way. 71%. And Ludmilla has a passive ability. When you enter full burst, she taunts, and she reduces the damage she takes by 45% when you have it at rank 5. And what is really stupid is that it's additive. It's not multiplicative, it's weird, it's additive. So when you add up the 45.62% damage reduction taken that Ludmilla has whenever you enter full burst, and she taunts for 15 seconds, and then you combine that with the damage reduction of Sakura, Thomas just doesn't do any damage anymore. Ludmilla takes 0 damage. You can put Ludmilla naked, and she will taunt the train, she will eat all of the bullets, and as long as she's under Sakura's protection and her own passive protection, she can be naked and not take any damage whatsoever. Which is amazing for the train. Yeah, 110% damage reduction. Exactly. If you have both skills at rank 5. Which is why, like, my Ludmilla is not very built. Like, look, I haven't upgraded any of her tier 9 gear, and she has no cubes, and her skills are like 3, 3, 5, 5 because of the damage reduction skill.
なぜかしら。
So she can tank absolutely everything in the train as long as she's under that under these two effects. It doesn't matter how much Alstein throws at her, she won't die. But that's only for the first 30 seconds after you burst with Sakura. Once this effect expires, she will start taking some damage. She will still take quite reduced damage whenever you full burst because that's her passive, but she will still probably die because of the damage. So the whole Ludmilla Sakura tactic kind of hinges on you being able to get through phase 1 of the train in one cycle. Or at least in as few cycles as possible. If you cannot clear it in a single phase 1 in a single cycle, you can clear it in 2 cycles, but it's very iffy, it's very whack. But if I almost want to say you're almost better off learning how to iframe, for example, with noise, if you cannot clear in like one cycle with the Ludmilla Sakura strat. If you really, really want to get to phase 2, that is. Right? She is a queen after all, indeed. Her body has a killer OST still. I pronounce it Ludmilla, but that's because I'm kind of stupid and I used to play Counterside before. And there is a character that is written Ludmilla as you say that I pronounce it, and I just can't get out of the habit of pronouncing it like that. Like, I actually have to make a conscious effort to say Ludmilla, or like however you're supposed to pronounce it. Do I want to put it on Quincy though? Because it is missiles support gear, isn't it? What I got. Oh well, let's put it on Quincy, I guess. It just give the gear really quickly and go on to the next portion of the dailies. Oh. But yeah, if you want to learn... No, a good combo wouldn't be to put those 3 together. A good combo is either, for train, you either go noise and you control her for iframes manually, or you go Ludmilla plus Sakura. Going all 3 of them together is not a good idea because then you have too few burst 2s and burst 3s. You just wouldn't have the damage. Because you gotta remember that Sakura, Ludmilla, and Noise do negative damage. They actually do 0 damage. And Train is kind of a DPS check as well. Who do I want to enhance the gear of? Probably a little bit of Modernia. Ludmilla. Yeah, I mean, that's one way of viewing it. Ludmilla, if you pronounce it like that. In Spanish, it would be more like Ludmilla, though. Ludmilla? I think so. Ludmilla. Yeah, I think it should be Ludmilla. If you were like to pronounce it kind of in a Spanish way. Product 23. Do I have a Discord account? Yes, I do. Do you want me to share my Discord account? It's... Oh yeah. Hashtag 6179. There we go. I do have indeed a Discord account. You might see me occasionally on some random ass gacha discords. Like, I'm on the official Nikke Discord, I'm on the official Arc Knights, I'm on the official Wuthering Waves, Path to Nowhere. Like a bunch of gacha games that I play or played in the past, I'm still on those discords. So you might see me occasionally there. Oh, I got a ping on Discord. Pending friend request. Oh, Eric. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there. I don't mind editing. Send him the lewds. I don't mind NSFW stuff. Yeah, it's fine, baby. You'd have to leave the stream and then copy paste. I mean, you can just copy mine and send a friend request. That's fine. Yeah, I still need to do the simulation rim, I believe. I do put myself on invisible in general, so you might not see me pop up very often, like in sidebars and stuff like that. But I am active on different Discord communities occasionally. So yeah, if you do see me on official Discords or some random Discords, don't hesitate to say hi. Like, it's always nice to see occasional viewer around. You know what you gotta do. I mean, I don't mind the NSFW images as long as you don't send me like some gore. As long as you don't send me like racist stuff and whatever, like I have no reason to block you. Like, I play Azure lane, I play Nikke, like I don't mind fan service and stuff like that. I don't really get embarrassed by that type of stuff, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. Let's just auto it and continue reading the problem by the machine gun. That's one way of doing it. I still haven't gotten rid completely of this stupid symptom. But yeah. There we go. Only recently I started promoting my YouTube on Discord. Because a lot of people might not know this, but originally this YouTube channel was more of a I share random shit that I encounter in games with friends type of channel. But over time, like some people started commenting and I figured like I could share my hobby with even more people. And that's how the idea of the channel came to be. 500 plus hentai doujin material yesterday. Oof. I try not to keep them on my computer though, like actual hentai doujins, but I mean just send me whatever you like, right? I'm more into like fan art and stuff like that. I always love browsing art and stuff. Like on Twitter, my feed is mostly on Twitter, I'm mostly what's it called? On my feed is mostly fan art actually. What I watch. Discord will be Skype 2.0 one day. Ooh, that's making me feel old. I want to say that it's going to be TeamSpeak 2.0. It will become TeamSpeak 2.0. Right. For those who used to use TeamSpeak or Ventrilo. Like, when I feel old, there are some people that don't even know what Ventrilo is. Or TeamSpeak. You see some interesting stuff and you keep it on. Oh, that's fair. Let's see. What am I forgetting to do? Probably Nikke advice sessions I haven't done, right? Yeah, I haven't done the Nikke advice sessions. That's probably what I'm missing. What up, Mystery? Yeah, I think Discord can be used on the PS5, yeah. I think I have a friend that does that. Oh, I have not dispatched. Never forget to dispatch. Also, by the way, never forget to upgrade your academy as well, because Tactics Academy, even though it can cost you a pretty penny in terms of credits, gives you a lot of things. Extra rewards from special interception, more dispatch missions, more synchro device slots. Like, don't underestimate this thing. It actually is pretty useful. You already maxed out Academy. Yeah, that's good. You have to max it out as early as you possibly can. At least in my opinion, right? Good, good, good. Oh, you would be surprised. Recently, I think I was on the official Nikke Discord, and there was a guy that hadn't really invested in the academy because it cost too many credits. And I think it was on Reddit that I saw that. A kind of a recent player that didn't max out academy because it cost so many credits, and in his words, he would rather upgrade Nikke's instead. And I was like, no, that's not how that works. More than promoting, do you know how to manage and moderate a Discord? Um, I kinda do because I used to be an officer in a guild, but the problem is I personally don't have the personal time to do it. So if I were to make a community Discord at the moment for my YouTube channel, which to be honest is not very big enough yet to kind of justify a Discord, but that could be a project for the near future. I wouldn't have the time to moderate it myself, which could be an issue. Right. I mean, getting some of my trusted friends to do it, like like, if you're talking about my real life friends, they kind of have full time work as well to do, and they kind of have other things to do other than moderating a Discord for me. Like, I could ask them, and they probably would do it, but I would feel really bad for asking them for it, if that makes sense. So it's something that I'll figure out over time for when we get there, for sure. You've managed Discord servers and you're working on one with a friend, but it's kind of lacking participants in it. I mean, as long as it's not a Discord filled with grossly degenerate stuff, I don't mind promoting it either. Like, if you want to link it here for people who could be interested in it, that'd be fine. But that's only if it's like a safe Discord, right? My microphone is picking up background noises. What background noises? Wait, what? What's happening with my microphone? Because there's not supposed to be background noises. Do you guys hear stuff, like weird stuff or something? You used to be a moderator for some channels. Well, that could be an idea for the near future then. Like I said, the other reason why I haven't really done Discord is because I don't feel the size of my community still is large enough to gather enough people's interests, if that makes sense. You don't hear anything. Okay. Maybe it's just Zephyr. Um, are you sure you don't have something in the background or something? Because I know for a fact that in my apartment room at the moment, there's absolutely no shot there is background noise. So maybe you have a tab open or something. A third time in the surface. Have you ever tried your hand at skinning a deer? Actually, I've never come across a deer. She's referring to Pine in this conversation. That's kind of cute. Sounds kind of like cyanide? Oh, cicadas, you mean? Is it? That's weird. Because there is no way my... I live in the middle of a big city, so there is no such thing in here. Are you maybe hearing the fans of my computer? But that would be weird. That would be very weird. You might want to check on the settings on your side, and if it still keeps on sounding, like maybe others can check if they can hear something like that. Yeah, that bug is very funny. Oh, that was a 50. God damn it. I should have answered the other one then, because I guess I would have reminded her of Pine. It's very cute that she's actually bringing up memories with Pine without actually saying so, though. Not hearing anything? Okay. Oh, is it your computer, Zephyr, then, that is having issues? Because that would make sense. All good on your end, Mystery? Okay. Yeah, so it is probably on Zephyr's end. That would make more sense, because it would be very weird that my microphone would somehow pick up my fan's noises or something when I'm not feeling going to school. Wait, what was that? Yeah, the other answer would have been better, like, for sure. Oh, you're watching a Warframe stream. Maybe that's why. You're probably hearing noises from the Warframe stream on the background. That's probably why. Who should I advise next? Who should I advise next? The entire howitzer rank and make a red subgun. That sounds pretty cool, like a build project. Do send me some screenshots or some short clips of that build project. That sounds pretty cool. Who should I advise? Well, Horan for sure. Viper, Ludmilla, and Sakura always in your list? Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, here is a very fun fact about Horan in these type of dialogue sessions. She is doing it. If you read her Bond story and some stuff about her, she's mostly doing it because she kind of wants you to leave on the surface with her. And she wants to have as many excuses to have you on the surface as possible. Because Horan, contrary to what a lot of people believe, she's not as egotistical as she seems. She's someone that kind of needs validation, and she's also someone that really looks after us in both the main story and her and side stories and her own Bond story. Like she really looks after us a lot in her own way. That's one way of putting it, Zephyr. But she actually does look after us quite a bit in her own way. She's not very straightforward about it, but she does greatly care about the commander ever since they first met. Because they have a very similar approach to life and their ideals. Yeah, you did say yesterday that there are girls looking for validation. That is true. But it's not just that she looks for validation, she also deeply cares about the commander because in chapter 19, I believe it was, when you pass Haran's test, she kind of puts you to the test to see if what you were saying was just words or if you were truly believing it. Because what you said about being willing to die for Nikes really resonated with her own willingness to die for Eden, basically. Smash with pass with Mihara Smash, yeah. What's the best thing about living in the Outer Rim? I mean, to be fair, there's not much positive to say about the Outer Rim in its current situation. We all know this. I believe we have seen this advice session in my videos,
ダーリンと
where she
もっ
basically
と
kisses
深い
you
関係にな
in
り
her
たいん
advice
だけ
session.
どどうしたらいいかな
Whoops, sorry about that. Smash or pass private? Actually, Smash. She's actually very cute. And her personality is not as bad as people make it out to be.
あなたに会い
She's
に
actually
来たわ
very
けじゃ
sweet
あ
and
りませ
caring.
ん会いたかったとか
Double Smash, actually. Don't want to finish with a leash. Pass on Mihara. I mean, different strokes for different folks, right? Special occasions, birthday, anniversary can make the day special. If you were to make today a special day, what would it be? Yeah, this is the best answer possible. Like, I freaking love this one. I've seen it multiple times already. It's so good. Too bad I don't get to record it this time either. Each time I get it, I forget to record it. And this time it would have my voice over it, so it wouldn't make for a proper YouTube video. Private is amazing at going off the handle very quickly with her imagination. It's very funny. Private for a three-way. Are you talking about the random encounter that you can get in the command room? That is quite interesting. Noise has also some of the cutest advice sessions. Like this one, for example. This one is one of the cute ones as well. Like, just wait for her reaction. Look at this. Should she go for a sexy look, but she's worrying about people gossiping about her? And then you just say, like, aren't you sexy already? Her reaction is always cute. Never fails to make me laugh. Yeah, the Yan was actually up for Yan. Unironically, like the dream that the commander had in that random encounter is surprisingly realistic for his situation with regards with those Nikkes. Like if someone decided to prank him and do that, he would actually end up in that situation for real.
シンガーソングライターとしてじゃなくて他の件でもプロデュースしてくれ
Yeah, Mihara is actually the masochist one. Yuni is the one that would put you in a leash. If you were to go with Mihara, Mihara would actually ask you to put her on a leash. Man, I can't wait to completely recover from this sickness. It actually is annoying to blow my nose every time. And my ribs hurt from coughing. But enough complaining. Let's go with Arya. It's been a while. If once you can show me the canon. Yeah, the commander had a dream about a threesome or foursome even with Nikke's in a dream that basically turned into a nightmare because for some reason it involved Rapunzel, Isabel, Yan, Private. like, like yeah, that type of situation goes from dream to nightmare very very quickly. You wanna put Yen in a cowgirl outfit? Oh, is it because of her English voice lines? I know the theater employees told me that now is the best time to take a vacation. If you had time off. To a distant place, yep. That does attract Arya a lot. Because she's a very romantic type of Nikke, apparently. Who else should I do? Because I don't want to spend too much time on advice sessions because it's very boring for you guys to watch this. Protein, enough said. Oh boy. Speaking of protein, there's a very silly video that popped in my feed recently about Heisenberg from Breaking Bad being in the protein bar business instead. It was a pretty funny deepfake video. I think it's with AI as well. It made me laugh quite a bit. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should check it out. It's very silly humor, but it's when Heisenberg is in the protein bar business or something. The guy also made a video about Harry Potter, and instead he called him Harry's Potter, the boy who lifted. Yeah, Jan's English country accent is a win, for sure. The question about Snow White being Smash or Pass. She probably would be Smash, but it really depends because the cloak hides a lot, and I'm personally not that much into lolly characters. That's just a personal preference, though. Sometimes paranormal can be enough excuse, yeah. Yen and Sakura three-way doesn't sound as bad. No, like Sakura, the thing is, Sakura is very, very possessive, so she probably wouldn't. No, not Harry Potter. Harry's Potter. It's a very funny video as well. If you like Heisenberg in protein bar business and Harry Potter, the boy who lifted. Those are two very silly videos that popped in my feed recently that made me laugh quite a bit. Like personally, they made me laugh quite a bit. I feel bad for her subordinates, but this is actually these were actually my true thoughts as well. And it was the correct answer with Sakura. I should give some gifts to Dorothy though. One gift here. Always split gifts if you're planning on giving like 3 gifts, because there is a quest. And if you give it all in one go, it kind of messes up. So yeah. There, that's that. What else am I missing? I believe I should have done all dailies now, right? Have I wiped out? No, I have not wiped out. Okay. So there's that as well. Marion is a child, she needs guidance. I mean, the funny thing about Marion is that early on, and even in the current voice lines, when you have her as a Nikke, she acts as a child. But by the end of her storyline, she was already very quickly going back to normal Marion from the past. Not yet there though, but she was evolving very quickly, let's put it that way. She is daughter material in her current iteration though. Modernary Uni. I don't know if Uni really counts as a loli though, if you look at her. It's more like a petite girl, I guess. Smash and Smash Pass and Bury. What? Smash Pass and Bury. What? In Before Reunite with her and she's literally the biggest mummy. That would be very funny. That would be very, very funny. I would love for her to recover her original personality, at the very least. Because her original personality, the one that you encounter when she was before corrupted and before she got hard reset by Chatterbox. Like I really liked the tone of her voice and her attitude with that personality. I do understand why a lot of people like the pure childlike version of it though, but personally I prefer the original version, let's put it that way. How many points do I need for Nihilister? I'm not sure actually. The game kind of masks that a little bit. If you scroll back a little bit on the stream, you'll see what I mean. The game does mask it a little bit. Oh, how many? Okay, so these would give me 3.9. 3.9. Oh, I actually could level up my Nikkes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Hopefully, because I'm streaming, it won't crash my game. Okay, I don't need to open this though. Rappy is kind of a material, like she's kind of like the mom of counters. I think someone else mentioned it as well yesterday. I believe it was Nami that said that Rappy is basically like the mother of counters, and Anis and Neon are kind of like the siblings. This is not what I meant to open. I meant to open the outpost. What? You have to list it down like this? What? Marry Rappy? Yeah, it was you, Nabida, right? I remember. Well, let's just hope my game doesn't lag out too much from leveling up all these Nikkes. Okay, level 215. It may look like I'm low on credits, but I'm definitely not. This is still my biggest bottleneck. Like, don't get fooled by my dwindling credits. I have boxes of those. Once you get to level 200, you're basically... all you'll be farming are basically dust cores, for the most part. Like, because you need 10k and those are very difficult to come by. Because otherwise, like, yeah, I could just open all of these and just get back as many credits as I need, right? The reason why I don't open these boxes... Oh, time for bed for you, Laughing Smile. Yep, have a good night. Thanks for coming for the stream. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for dropping by. As I was saying, the reason why I don't open this is because these little things are timers, and it's how many hours worth of outpost defense they actually give as a box. So the higher level your outpost defense actually is, the more these boxes will give you. So there's no point in opening them unless you actually have to. No, I said see ya to Laughing Smile, who was leaving because he had to go to bed. Commander had a snoo. Let's open these. I actually dread the challenge. Like, a lot of people are saying that the challenge down here, now that I think about it, is way too easy. But what kind of low-key scares me is that we're only halfway through the scaling of the challenge. Like, it's gonna go all the way here, all the way to 1-20. And at 1-12 it's already at 155, so the more down you go, the more it will become closer to a very different challenge. Isn't the commander built different? He kinda is, isn't he? I mean, how many people are capable of walking miles upon miles while being injured with bullet holes? Like, for real. Like, that guy is not human. Like, that guy is definitely not human. I don't know if you guys have ever had a severe injuries, but it doesn't work that way. Many years ago, I cracked my ribs, and I could barely breathe for quite some time. So I cannot even imagine what it would feel like to have a bullet through the rib cage.
目標地点まで移動する。狩りの時間よ。
Emily Nikke. Yeah, that's one way of viewing it. Well, my units are a little bit stronger, so maybe this time I can actually... Maybe this time I can make it. I don't think I forgot to do anything else, right? I did do special interception, I did do the simulation room, I did do everything, I believe. That should be good. Wait, why is my Snow White not shooting? What? Oh, that is... rather unfortunate. Why is Snow White suddenly not shooting? What? Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, no, that was not a good tactic. Commander is the embodiment of the word chat. I mean, yeah, I don't play on auto. If you, basically, if you want to play Snow White, which is the character that I play the most, and Dorothy to some extent as well, you actually have to basically manual everything. Otherwise, you're in for a very bad time. Because the AI is not very good at managing Snow White. Maxwell as well to some extent, actually. Maxwell to a lesser extent, but Maxwell is to a lesser extent, but definitely would not recommend autoing with Snow White at the very least. Oh, god damn it. I messed up again. I keep messing this up really bad. Another smasher pass. I mean, shoot away. I keep messing this up quite a bit though. I was playing this much better earlier, for sure. First of all, this one should be Modernia shooting. And somehow I didn't kill it in time. It's so weird. Oh, Nihilister is definitely Smash. I actually quite like her design. Now, whether she's good or not, honestly, hard to tell. A lot of people say she's not very good. I don't know. They have Nihilister, I don't, so I can't really make a judgment on that. But I do feel it's a little bit too soon to really make a judgment on that. We don't really know how she scales with Overload gear. We don't really know how a lot of things could affect her performance. And if people are even playing her correctly in the first place, right? And there goes Dorothy. This is such an annoying level sometimes. Mm, I think my best bet is just to straight up take control of Marion uh, first. Instantly going to full burst. And Snow White got deleted. What? How? What? Yeah, leader is a freaking grand main Loli's body, but for me it would be definitely a hard pass. I'm not really into those type of characters personally. Probably need to figure out a better strategy. Speaking of strategy, have you guys noticed that a lot of channels recently got hacked by this micro strategy freaking bullshit scam thingy? What's my personal smash? Honestly, it's Dorothy. If I had to say, like, I would say Dorothy for sure. Like that's at the top of my list, most likely. After that, I quite like Helm. I quite like Noise. I have a soft spot for Scarlet as well, even though I don't have her in terms of design and personality as well. Okay, let's just let the thing beam and be a little bit safer. Oh no, Snow White is gonna die, isn't she? Oh no, the thing teleported. Okay, good. This is not gonna work. Probably need to remake a different team. Like to play a dangerous game on the edge, yeah, I guess so. Like Rappi, yeah, I agree with Namida on that one. Sakura, yes. Haran, yep. Ludmilla, kind of. Yeah, I guess. You like her P90 though. I mean, yeah, D as well. But yeah, my absolute top of the list would probably something like Dorothy. Yeah, definitely Dorothy would be at the top of the list. Funnily enough, I actually quite like Isabel as well. How could I deal with this problem? Problem is that maybe like this. The Nihilister is very dangerous indeed. Motherly that falls into a mess when they don't get it their way. That sounds oddly specific, but I can get behind that idea. Okay, let's take cover from this.
私の番でやっ
Do you have like a very specific character in mind for that type of How in the hell is that not in range? Oh, there goes Helm. Oh, what the hell.
今から暴れちゃって全てを終わらせましょう
Yeah, this is a reset as well. God damn it. Smash or pass volume? I'd say smash for sure. You hope there is a wedding that involves Isabel. Yeah, Isabel wouldn't say no. She would definitely be on the list for sure. What I do hope is that there are some funny interactions between the different Nikkes of Inherit and other Nikkes as well. Because we know how jealous Isabel is, right? And we know that the other Nikkes of Inherit have a soft spot for the commander as well, so it could lead for some very hilarious moments. This is kind of annoying. I need a couple of seconds to think how to deal with this. Actually, I want to think for a second how to deal with this. Oh, I got a couple of messages. Current canon. Okay, if there's sound, I'll definitely look at that again later. Snow White Enjoyer, accept TM, yeah. I got pinged a couple of times. Luckily, I have the streamer mode on. And that is a very cute Fate Grand Order image from Laughing Smile that he sent me. Okay. How do I want to deal with this, though? Maybe just freaking balls to the wall. I mean, Rappy... I don't know if Rappy feels all that motherly, but I see what you mean. Mystery playing with fire. Yeah. I mean... Spice is fun. Freaking Haran got one tap, that's not good. That laser beam rapture is quite obnoxious, isn't it? It does frustrate me a little bit. I don't know if I sound frustrated, but it does frustrate me a little bit to be stuck on something this silly. Let's just wait for the laser beam to be on the safe side. And murder the aerial ones first. And there goes Modernia. God damn it. And those bombs as well. God damn it. I mean, Snow White is a little bit difficult. I mean, to be fair, she does wear a skirt. So she doesn't wear pants because she wears a skirt that is kind of hidden by the thing. By her cloak. I know I don't sound very frustrated, but it does annoy me a little bit to get sniped so frequently. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with it though. I could try a different strategy like this, but I would drop some combat power for that. In a booty suit like Alice, that would be Yeah, the laser beam is the most annoying part of this whole thing, for sure. Just trying to figure out how I want to deal with it. Because I could try to go for a very buff-heavy team, right? So I could go leader, uh, Polly, right? Into Snow White with Maxwell and Privity or Senti or something, right? I could go for something like this. But the problem is that then my CP drops a lot, and I'm so laser focused on Snow White that I'll give you a showcase, right? This is one of the typical ones. Okay, let's just remove Senti to even give it further. What I don't like about the poly version of it is that you would have a 40-second interval in between bursts. That's why I'm putting a second burst too in it. Otherwise, a very common one that you can put would be Dola, but I'll go with the Poly plus Senti version of it for this one. I wouldn't be able to handle my waifu in a bodysuit. That would be quite something. Like, I wish they made a skin for Snow White. I know I voted for Marian for the thing along with some other Nikkes, but I kind of wish Snow White got a skin, to be honest, just to remove this cloak. Oh, Polly got sniped. Like, you saw how quickly Polly got sniped as well. And that was true Polly's burst. That's amazing. But yeah, like, if I were to go like full, like actual Snow White team, right? I would do something like this, charge it up to like this, and insta-kill that Rupture, and then continue. But then I run into the issue where, well, first of all, it's a very single target oriented team that doesn't deal very well with this situation, right? So you can see how well this team deals with this type of scenario. So that won't work. Awoo! Yeah, I love the awoo from Leader. So I could change a couple of things, right? Instead of going all in on this, I could go something different. Like, let's say I could go buff plus defense down plus Marian plus Haran for very heavy AoE plus a buffer in the and somewhat healing in the form of Helm if necessary, or Privity for a thing, right? Well, if I do this, I run into a different issue, which is kind of annoying, is that if I run this, I don't have nearly as much priority damage. Sure, I could just not burst with Marian and just keep her as a pure priority damage dealer, but then I would lose out on some of the AoE that I'm trying to put into it, right? Like, I don't have nearly as much priority damage as I do with Snow White. It does clean things faster on the surface, but once I get to this portion of the stage, well, it gets a little bit interesting. Because I cannot deal with everything at once. I have to actually kill the big one very quickly. See how quickly I got wiped out? Perhaps do your previous team with Haran, Snow White, and Marian. Haran's insta-death at the beginning. Laser guy using Marian's ult to counter the flying mines. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, nobody would say no to Maiden for sure. She can be a bit troublesome, but... Calm Snow White Marion. Yeah, Horan, Snow White Marion, so here, and then probably swap around Dorothy. Something like this, right? Is what you're thinking, Ruku? So I would do first burst would be the screen wipe of Horan, and then the rest, right? But I don't know, it's a little bit troublesome. I'll have to figure something out. I can also try to figure stuff a little bit off stream as well. I do sometimes that to not make it as obnoxious for the viewers, right? Oh, this actually works quite well. That was actually a mighty good suggestion. Now, assuming I don't get very shit RNG, I should actually be good. Oh, well, there goes Senti. Yeah, that works actually. Dorothy versus Leader, yeah. Like, Leader will increase the damage of the AoE for sure, but Dorothy has like a screen wipe of her own, like as you can see with the damage that she dealt. It is quite complicated. I use my Marion's Burst too early. Okay, let's try a little bit later. I'll give it a couple of tries and then I'll end the stream because it is getting close to midnight and tomorrow is Monday, so I don't have as much leisure as weekends, even though I worked on the weekend as well. But let's see. So you're saying that I should use my Marion's Burst a bit later. Okay, let's give it a try. So here I should be using Marion's Burst, right? Because otherwise this thing is just gonna keep sniping everybody. So you're suggesting that I basically screen wipe using Marion, right? Oh, there goes Dorothy. I could have probably screen wiped here with a thing about Pokemon not being challenging. Wow. That is not a string of sentences out of expected seeing. When I was a kid, I was raised more with Digimon though, but I have tried some Pokemon games over the years and they can be pretty obnoxious. Especially the old ones that didn't really have the concept of game balance yet. Ah, there goes Marion, god damn it. Pokemon not challenging, that is such a weird take. Yeah, if I had used the Horenzolt, I might have been able to make it. Let's give it a few more tries, and if it doesn't work out, I'll either do it off stream or doing on the next stream. God damn it, Dorothy got sniped again. Like, why is she the first target? Yeah, like now it's doomed. Like, if Dorothy keeps getting targeted first, then it's gonna be doomed every single time. Ah, that is quite frustrating. That is actually frustrating. Why? Why Dorothy? I know she's the cutest out of all of them, but come on. No idea about that meme, to be honest. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm way too old for this type of meme culture. I generally sometimes feel like I'm way too old for some of the memes that make the rounds on the internet. Can I make it? There goes Senti. No, come on! Ah, maybe I use Marian way too. Yeah, they do seem to target the ones that do the most damage. Like, they do seem to do that occasionally. Oh, my dog is wanting to go to bed as well. Yeah, the DPS girls need to be kept safe. It's really a challenge though, because everything is getting sniped continuously. Like, I have such an easier time on... Oh wait, have I done my triple daily co-op? Did I forget to do co-op? Is co-op still open, or... Great, now that Sniper Rapture is hitting behind the other Sniper Rapture. And Snow White is dead. I'm gonna go check really quickly. Position Dorothy where Haran is. I'll try that. I will check though if there's co-op though. Co-op is closed, okay. So co-op is closed. What rank did I end up getting in the end? Because I actually didn't really push for rank or anything this time around, so... I hope I'm still within the 10%. I hope I'm still within... Yeah, okay, I'm top 2%, that's fine. Yeah, that's good enough. Doesn't matter between 10% and 0.0001% if you don't make it to the top 100 anyways. Shoot the balls. Yeah, that's true. Switch Snow White for Leader? Leader's buff comes from when she bursts though. So I don't... Killing all those more raptors at the end. Okay. I'll give that a try tomorrow though, because for now I think it's time for me to end the stream and go to bed, because it is quite late. It is midnight for me, and I do have a kind of pretty heavy work tomorrow morning. I have to do all the boring stuff of going through some auditing record and auditing documents and some other financial records of some companies. So yeah. Thanks. In case Dorothy dies, that could be... But that would lower the overall DPS then. That's kinda... I'll give it some shot though. But maybe not today. Thanks a lot for coming. I really appreciate the support that you guys have been continuously giving to the stream and the channel. To be honest, I did not expect I would get any real support for it. So... Thanks a lot. Look forward to some videos. I'm thinking of recording some additional maybe Bond stories and whatnot. So be on the lookout for those and see you guys probably during the week. I'm not too sure. The weekend for sure I will stream though. So thanks a lot. Have a good night, guys, or good day depending on where you're from. And see you around. Thanks a lot for coming.
指揮官をずっと見れて嬉しいです。
Using Horan and Marin is enough as it is for clearing these moments. Okay.